What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray. Back with another Gamecock review. This time we are reviewing the win against Eastern Carolina that we just won a few minutes ago. If you like the video, do one of three things before I go any further. One, like the video. Like. Please like the video. Two, subscribe to the channel. Because most of you guys that are tuning in right now aren't subscribed. So subscribe to the channel. Hit notification bell out. You know that every time I drop a video. And three, share the video. It helps out a ton. So South Carolina, we have just defeated the Eastern Carolina Pirates by 3. It was 20-17 in a very ugly game. Very ugly game. Before I talk and give you my opinions of the game, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to go over the stats, and then I'm going to give you what I saw. So we're going to go to ESPN.com and go to the stats, shall we? As we can see, guys, look at here. Zeb Nolan, 13 for 24, 201, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Juju McDowell, the running back that really came through, 11 yards, 11 carries, 71 yards. Josh Van, 5 yards, 116 yards. He did have a touchdown that he fumbled. Let's look up other stats. Kevin Harris, who came back this year, only had 33 yards rushing. It was a point in time before Juju really went off and did a lot of great things on the ground that we had negative yards in the rushing, like up until the third quarter. Marshawn Lloyd didn't look like himself. Josh Van, again, he led us for a while in rushing with 10 yards. Z White had 133 yards. Don't know where he was at. The carry-on Joyner with 2 yards. Receiving, Josh Bell, like I said again, clearly came through. I said he was going to have a bounce-back year. Proven point. Need to catch that touchdown. This would be a different game. The carry-on Joyner had a touchdown, 38 yards, but he had a huge fumble. Him and Josh Van both had a huge fumble. And defense, we got some good sacks. We got some really good sacks, and we got some pressure, and we got a pick six. If it weren't for that pick six, man, we would have been toast. So let me give you my opinion on this game. First and foremost, I thought that it's a win. Let's talk about the positive real quick. It's a win. I'm not going to shy away. We needed to win this game. If we did not win this game, I did not see us winning 5 games, period. Eastern Carolina had our number. Our offense stuttered. And thank God we got 3 running backs. And if one doesn't work out, we got 2 others to plug in. Because, man, if we didn't have Juju in the clutch right there, it would have been done. So we won the game. We did bounce back from adversity. ECU is not a bad team. Even though they're 0-2, that's not a team that's not a Eastern Illinois. No. I said it was going to be a tough game. I thought we was going to win by 2 touchdowns. If we didn't have those costly fumbles, one in the end zone and that pick that Zeb Nolan made, I think that my predictions would have came true. We would have beat Eastern Carolina by at least 2 touchdowns. The offense was stutter at best. That 75-yard halfback pass for a touchdown was utterly embarrassing. You take that away, we're beating them by 2 touchdowns. So let's talk about the adversity win. That was a good one. Let's talk about defense, bend but not break, and we came through when it matters the most. So that is going to be the game. What is some disappointing things? Let's talk about this. One, Zeb Nolan does not look like he's ready for prime time. If Luke Doty is not ready for week 3 against Georgia, we are going to get smoked out the waters. other to the fourth quarter, he had some composure, but throughout the game, he looked it terrible. I'm talking about terrible reads, terrible pads. I was ready for the brother to go in and get his clipboard and sit on the sideline. And then they used the carry on Jordan for 2 plays and just had him run. Didn't throw the ball with him, just had him run. And when you're that predictable, what else is going to happen? So if Luke Doty is gone and Zeb has to go against SEC caliber defenses, I do not see us winning a game with Zeb at quarterback, period, in the SEC. Now, we may be at a Vanderbilt, we may be a Tennessee, we may be a Missouri, but as of right now, constructed, we need everyone we can get, man, to be honest with you. So I did not like how Zeb looked. I thought that we should have gave Josh Brown the rock. I don't know. I don't know why we didn't. Not Josh. Excuse me, Jason Brown. Excuse me, I said Josh. Jason Brown. I don't know why we didn't give Jason Brown a look. He must not really be ready. So that's one thing. Our offensive line is still a struggle, guys. And ECU is, even though it's an American Conference football team, it's not an SEC caliber defense. And we struggle at times to create holes for the running backs to run through. Our wide receiver group right now is terrible. I mean, Josh Vann, yes, he did get over 100 yards receiving, but he fumbled a touchdown right in the end zone. Fumbled it, touchback. The carry-on Joyner. They said a lot about him throughout the spring. Haven't seen the carry-on come through. He had a big drop. Yeah, his knee may have been touched the ground, and that was a debatable call, but still yet it counts down as a fumble. You had 3 turnovers on offense that stuttered our offensive groove. What else? Like I said before, the 3 running backs, man. Kevin Harris was nowhere to be seen. He didn't start the game. Z White was the hot man, cooled off quick. If it wasn't for Juju, like I said earlier, we would not have had anything to talk about. We'd have been talking about us not even winning 4 games. I was like, we didn't win against ECU. I don't see us winning 4 games, period. It was that bad. Defense did look good, but one thing I am seeing, and that is concerned that our team is very, very, very much so undisciplined. Cam Johnson with 2 penalties, man. I mean, they took the targeting penalty back from him, but he could have got kicked out the game for that targeting penalty. And as the announcers were saying, look, it don't matter if you led with that shoulder. You know, if they feel like he was a defenseless thing and you lean into it and you hit that man with that, you can be called for targeting and you're suspended for a whole game. So if you got suspended at the 4th quarter, you got to stay suspended the next game until the 4th quarter of that game. No exception. We had a breakup play. You know what I'm saying? It was an interception play. And then our guys jumping up and down, whatever, got a personal conduct, unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. As we getting an interception, holding penalties. It's just that we're not a very good disciplined team. And Shane Beamer, yes, was talking about the communication with, things going right as far as the head coaches, as far as meetings and all that good stuff. But we truly need we need some help, man. I don't know. If we play like we did today against these SEC caliber teams, it's going to be a long season for the Gamecocks as far as the teams that we're trying to catch up. So I think that we got to win. Thank God we're 2-0. It's going to be tough against Georgia. I don't think that we will play like we did today, but who knows? You don't know what the team's going to do until they face off, and Georgia's looking really good right now. So that is my assessment. I'm glad we got the win because I didn't think we was going to get it, but it was an ugly win. But, hey, sometimes you win ugly. But let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all three. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. And yes, we won ugly. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you made it this far. And like always, it's the next time, people.